What's going on, guys? Today we have a new toy on the bench. Let's see what it is. Let's do an unboxing. Obviously some running footage, what we like, what we don't like. But the new SR5 has shown up. I am stoked to have this vehicle. It's been a long time since there's been a release that I just had to have. This being one of them. I've never pre-ordered a car before. This one, however, I did pre-order. So let's open this bad boy up and let's see what's in here. Let's see what, all right, let's get into it. Rip it open. And obviously you guys don't really want to see what's on the box. At least I don't. I like to just see what's on the car and what it looks like. So, that being said, we're not going to do anything with the box. We're just going to see what this is about. So, first, looks like, got all your goodies, of course. You got your tools here, T-wrench, some basic Allen wrenches. You got the extra battery strap for the shorty packs. You got your user's manual, your instructions. You got some AA's for your remotes included. Oh, look at that, nice sticker sheets. Trail gear. You got some extra, looks like you got some Bigfoot, Axial stuff, and then the remainder of the decals. But anyways, that's not the important stuff. Standard transmitter, STL3, pretty simple, nothing fancy. Get your channel 3 switch here. This is going to be the function for the dig. Yeah, dual rates, you got your throttle control here, anywhere from 50, 75, 100. Pretty simple, pretty basic. Nice remote. You can drive one-handed and record at the same time with this hand. So, good remote, decent remote. Now, the goodie. We want to see what's in here, right? Yes. Bam. Look how good that thing looks. Zoom in. That is a sweet looking truck. Like I said, it's been a long time since there's been a release that I just had to have. This one in particular, I could not resist. So, first things first, anyways, we got a Toyota. Looks like I forget what year they said this one was. Obviously, second gen SR5 extra cab. Got a bob bed here. It's been pinched and dubbed for tire clearance. That means the front toes in slightly, as well as the rear pinched in the back, so angled in for extra tire clearance. You got the nice exo cage included, which I think is a super cool feature on this car. I don't know that they've ever done a car that's been exo caged. I dig the look. Personally, for a trail truck, I think this thing is going to be fantastic. Obviously, you got all your trail gear goodies. You got your trail gear bead locks here, and yes, these are functioning bead locks with your TSL Super Swampers. One of the best tires ever made. I don't care what anybody says. You got your licensed trail gear rear bumpers, sliders here with the nice boat sides on it, as well as this stout front bumper that they have included, which has a built-in fair lead behind this cover right there. So that's a nice function as well. Obviously, we are clipless, so it looks that much better now. Let's get this little protection film pulled off of here. Get that. There's really nothing much more to talk about with the body that hasn't been said already. The clipless function is back here. This is the clipless function here. It's built into the fuel cell, just a little button. So you're going to push that button, and then you're going to lift up, pull the body back, and then it pops right off. It is kind of a snug fit. It's kind of tricky at first, but once you figure it out, it's pretty nice. You got your LED kits here. Little pigtails are plugged in individually, looks like, to the receiver. So that's nice that they're not hardwired right to the ESC. Anyways, let's get back to the body here. Got tail lights, looks like we got included here, built in with some sticker covers. So looks like there's, yes, there is a hard bucket behind the sticker, which is a nice feature there. Plenty of bracing up front with the built-in rock light mounts. I can't wait to get some rock lights on this car. I think that's going to be awesome. And then you got the molded grille with the lenses. These are not stickers, these are hard plastic lens with the buckets included. So that's awesome. The body, personally, I think they killed it on the body. Best one they've had in a long time. So, and let's get on to the features of the truck. Start with electronics. Same basic Spectrum stuff that we've seen for years now. Personally, I don't care for Spectrum electronics. I think they are terrible, in my opinion. Some of you may disagree, but I've never had more electronics go bad on me for absolutely no reason than Spectrum. So yeah, I wish they would just do something different. But anyways, you got your standard, what size? Let's see, it's an S683 servo in the front. It does okay for smaller 1.9 tires. It's not fantastic, but it does all right. It does the job. We got the Spectrum. Let's see, what amperage is this? I don't know what amperage this ESC is. Anyways, yeah, so enough of the amperage. You got 2 to 3 cell LiPo, of course, 6 volt to 2 amp BEC, so that's all right. Spectrum Smart battery plug, that's getting cut off. I don't care for that stuff. You got a 35 turn Slick Rock brushed 540 can motor. That'll probably do all right in this car for now. Obviously, we're going to do something different in the future. And then you got the tiny little Spectrum, the SX10.3 mini servo. This is the dig function here. This is the dig servo. Like I said, it runs off of this toggle switch here, which I really, really like how they did it in this car. It is, you hold it, it engages it, the dig, you release it, it releases the dig. It's not a push it, it engages, push again, it releases. It's just, it all functions off of a one push, so that's nice. Transmission, that's familiar. We've seen this in many other SCX10.3s, so we're not going to talk about that. There's nothing really new there. We'll talk about battery tray. Nice large battery tray here with a nice rubberized battery strap, which I really like that, getting away from that Velcro strap, with multiple different slots here for adjustment. And there was also the included strap for shorty packs and a stop that bolts in right here, so you can run stubby packs securely. So that's nice. And obviously the sliders, which I was wrong, these are not Trail Gear, these are All Pro sliders. Licensed All Pro, so that's a cool function with the obvious boat sides here. The clipless body mount, the front here, this is for your front crossbar. It locks in this bar here. Like I said, it's kind of tight because it comes back and everything just kind of hits. The transmission case is the spot where the clearance is pretty tight. But anyways, it's super secure. Once you figure out where it's at, it's not too bad. It's pretty easy, but locks it in nice. And then the back tension is built into this sweet looking fuel cell here. Like I said, it's just a button push right here. That's all it is. And it releases a little latch right there. You can see it functioning. And that grabs the back bar and that locks everything in. So super nice, super easy. And then the obvious front bumper, super stout. I don't know that we've ever seen a front bumper that stout on one of these trucks. Usually you just got the 2 posts here and here that mounts to the front cross member. This has been beefed up tremendously. Awesome. Same shock towers we've seen. You got, looks like 5 mounting positions in the front, and 5 mounting positions for upper shock mounts in the rear as well. So that's nice. You got multiple functioning there. Underneath, we have your fresh new Trail Gear Diamond portal axles. Personally, and this is just my opinion, this is a trail truck. I wish they would have done a straight axle on it, but they didn't. Portals are hot right now. I get it. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do about this. Obviously I'm gonna drive it, I'm gonna try it, but I think I got some plans in the future, and I'm not gonna tell you now. You'll have to wait for the next video on this car to find out. But they are good looking, don't get me wrong. They did really good. Super, looks like they're one piece molded. You got your portals all the way to the outers. Super nice. You got your aluminum 4-link, which has been changed. Now, rather than the little hole that was usually in the middle for adjustment, you got a machined portion here. And here you can get a wrench on it and adjust your wheelbase. 4-link rear, you have a 3-link with panhard for the front. And again, you got a Trail Gear licensed diamond front housing. So all new axle design. As for the mold, everything else should be the same. All the internals are the same. The portal boxes are going to be the same. We have multiple different mounting positions in the front for your servo winches, anything like that you might run in the front. A lot of this video is just going to be running footage. We're going to see how this does. We're going to see how these tires do. They are obviously the Super Swamper TSL. They are listed as a 475. What they actually are, let's find out. Let's see what they measure out to be. So they are pretty close to a 475. They might be just shy, right around a 4.6. And they're obviously not a Proline compound. Overseas, they're going to be from China, but they do feel good. As you can see, I can pinch them and they stay stuck. So they're going to be sticky. They feel soft. Vented wheels, obviously, like we see on any RTR. But I think the foams are going to be a little squishy. I think you're going to get some tire roll. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to get it on the rocks to test it. All right, we got everything plugged in, turned on. Oh, look at that. I didn't realize we had marker lights as well. So that's a nice feature. The light's nice and bright. Let's see. Tail lights nice and bright. Servo. It feels all right. It feels plenty strong. And that dig feature. So you'll be moving along. Then you just this switch here, this rocker switch, all you're going to do is push down on it. And if you hold it, it locks it in. You release it, it gauges back in. So that's a nice feature. We'll get it on the rocks and show you some running footage, and then we'll go over some more thoughts, reviews, everything. So. Tires are definitely soft. Looks like they can form nicely. Now, I don't know our wheelbase is going to allow this hole here. I don't want to roll it already though. Oh, there it goes. Oh, we're balanced. Back out of that. Okay, so we know that's a no.
on that exo cage.
Suspension's quite a bit soft in the rear of this thing. It torques over really bad. Right, we've ran it for probably 20 minutes now so far. My thoughts, obviously, it is not a performance driven car. Heavy in the back, needs weight up in the front for sure. I'm thinking probably maybe some knuckles on it, some brass knuckles. Not much more than that though. It looks fantastic out here. Everything works flawlessly to this point. Goods, looks awesome, performs pretty well for a trail truck, that is. The tires work pretty good around here. The TSL seemed to do really good on my terrain. Cons, the top heavy cage work in the back, yes. You wheelie, climb and incline, so look into some weight in the front, of course. And other than that, I don't really have anything bad to say about it. I think it looks great. I think it performs like a trail truck should. What I would change, straight axles. I'd put straight axles under it. Trail trucks aren't supposed to be on portals. So, but anyways, I hope you enjoy the running footage, the review, the quick review, the video, the everything. So, well, we'll catch you guys next time.